or the streets of Rome are filled with rubble, ancient footprints are everywhere. You almost think that you see in double on a cold dark night by the Spanish stairs. Gotta hurry on back to my hotel room. Gotta wash off my clothes, scrape away all of the grease. Gonna lock the doors, turn my back on the world for a while. Gonna stay right there till I paint my masterpiece. Well, the hours I spent inside the Coliseum, dodging lions without meaning hungry love. Those mighty kings of the jungle, well, I could hardly stand to see them. I could see them coming, could read their faces like a book. Train wheel running through the back of my memory when I ran off the hilltop following a pack of wild geese. Someday everything is gonna be different when I paint my masterpiece. Sailing round the world for the crimson and clover. Sometimes I feel my cup is running over. Well, I left Rome and pulled into Brussels on a plane ride so bumpy that it made me ill. Clergyman in uniform and young girl pulling muscle. Everyone was there to greet me coming over the hill. Newspapermen eating candy. That's what they do. Had to be held back by big police. Someday everything is gonna be beautiful when I paint my masterpiece.
shake it till the break of day. Shake, shake, mama, shake it till the break of day. I'm right here, baby, I'm not that far away. Fatherless, almost friendless too. I'm motherless, fatherless, almost friendless too. It's Friday morning on Franklin Avenue. Shake, shake, mama, raise your voice and pray. Shake, shake, mama, raise your voice and pray. If you're going on home, you better go the shortest way.
When John Brown went off to war to fight on a foreign shore, his mother sure was proud of him. As he stood so straight and tall in his uniform and all, his mother's face broke out into a grin. Oh, son, you look so fine, I'm glad you're a son of mine. You make me proud to know that you hold a gun. Do what the captain says, lots of medals you will get. We'll put them on the wall when you come home. When that old train pulled out, John's mom began to shout, telling everybody in the neighborhood, that's my son's about to go. He's a soldier now, you know. She made well sure that her neighbors understood. She got a letter once in a while, and her face broke into a smile as she showed them to the people from next door. And she bragged about her son in his uniform and gun, and these things you call the good old-fashioned war. Then the letters ceased to come. For a long time they never come. They ceased to come for about 10 months or more. Then a letter finally came saying, go down and meet the train. Your sons are coming home from the war. Oh, Lord, from the war. smiled and went right down. She looked up and all around, but she did not see her soldier son in sight. But as all the people passed, she saw her son at last. When she did, she could not believe her eyes. Well, his face was all shot up, and his hands were both blown off, and he wore a metal brace around his waist. He whispered kinda slow in a voice she didn't know, but you couldn't even recognize his face. Oh, my darling son, tell me, what to you they've done? How is it that you've come to be this way? His mouth could hardly move as he tried his best to talk, but she did not even recognize his voice. Don't you remember, Ma, when I went off to war? You thought he was the best thing I could do. I was on the battleground, you were home and feeling proud. Thank God you weren't standing in my shoes. I thought when I was there, God, what am I doing here? Trying to kill somebody or die trying. But as the enemy came close, the thing that hurt me most, as I saw that his face looked just like mine. Oh, couldn't help but think, through the thunder sound and stink, that I was just a puppet in a play. And through the roaring smoke, the string had finally broke, and a cannonball blew my eyes away. As he turned away to walk, his ma was still in shock, seeing the metal brace that helped him stand. But as he turned away to go, he called his mother close, and he dropped his medals down into her hand. Oh, Lord, to her
rising night and day, all the gold and silver being stolen away. Big Joe Turner's looking east and west from the dark room of his mind. Made it to Kansas City, boys, 12th Street and Vine. There's nothing standing there. High water everywhere. Oh, high water rising, them shacks are sliding down. Folks losing their possessions, folks are leaving town. Burst the May, she should get broken, hanging on the wall. Said you dance with whom they tell you to. You don't dance at all, baby, it's bad out there. High water everywhere. Got a craving love for blazing speed, got a hopped up Mustang full. Jump into the back, honey, throw your pennies overboard. I could write you poems, make a strong man lose his mind. I'm no pig without a wig, I hope you treat me kind. You know it's bad out there. high water everywhere. George Lewis, he told the Englishman, the Italian and the Jew, can't open up your mind, boys, every conceivable point of view. They got Charley Darwin trapped out there on Highway 5. Judge said to the high sheriff, you know I want him dead or alive. Either way, I don't care. High water everywhere. Where the cuckoo is a pretty bird, warbles as he flies, preaching the word, man, putting out your eye. Asked for Nancy for something to eat, she said, take it off the shelf. Great as you are, man, you'll never be greater than yourself. Told her I didn't really care. High waters everywhere. I wake up in the morning, believe I'll dust my broom, keep away from women, just giving them some room. Thunder rolling over clocks there, thunder looking blue. Oh, I can't be happy, baby, unless you're happy too. Oh, it's bad out there. High waters everywhere. There we go, that's done. I'm sorry.
Was in another lifetime, one of toil and blood. Blackness was a virtue, the road was full of mud. I came in from the wilderness, a creature void of form. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. If I pass this way again, you can rest assured I'll always do my best for her, on that I give my word. In a world of steel-eyed death and men who are fighting to be warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Not a word was spoke between us, there was no risk involved. Everything up to that point had been left unresolved. Try imagining a place where it's always safe and warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I was burned out from exhaustion, buried in the hay, poisoned in the bushes, blown out on the trail, hunted like a crocodile and ravaged in the corn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Suddenly I turned around, she was standing there, with with silver bracelets on her wrists and flowers in her hair. She walked up to me so gracefully, she took my crown of thorns. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. There's a wall between us, something there's been lost. I took too much for granted, I got my signals crossed. Just to think that it all began on a long forgotten morn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Well, I've heard newborn babies wailing like a mourning dove, and old men with broken teeth, stranded without love. Do I understand your question, man? Is it hopeless and forlorn? Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Village, they gambled for my clothes. I bargained for salvation, they gave me a lethal dose. I offered up my innocence, got repaid with scorn. Come in, she said, I'll give you the shelter from the storm. Country, but I'm bound to cross the line. Beauty walks on a razor's edge, someday I'll make it mine. If I could only turn back the clock to when God and her were born. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Shelter from the storm.
Angels up above the street, each one playing a horn, dressed in green robes with wings that stick out. They've been there since Christmas morn. The wildest cat from Montana passes by in a flash, then a lady in a bright orange dress. One U-Haul trailer, a truck with no wheels. The 10th Avenue bus going west. The dogs and pigeons fly up and they flutter around. A man with a badge skips by. 3 fellas crawling on their way back to work. Nobody stops to ask why. The bakery truck stops outside of that fence where the angels stand high on their poles. The driver peeks out, trying to find one face in this concrete world full of souls. The angels play on their horns all day. The whole earth in progression seems to pass by. But does anyone hear the music they play? Does anyone even try? Does anyone even try? Does anyone even try? Try, try, try.
It's way past midnight. There's people all around. Some on the way up, some on the way down, and the air burns. And I'm trying to think straight. And I don't know how much longer I can wait. Well, I'm your man. I'm trying to recover the love in you. You understand. My heart can go on beating without you. Your loveliness has wounded me, reeling from the blow. Well, I wish I knew it was that keeps me loving you so I'm breathing hard. And I'm standing by the gate. And I don't know how much longer I can take. Skies are gray, and I'm looking for anything to bring a glow. Night and day, doesn't matter where I go anymore, I just go. Well, if I ever saw you coming, I don't know what I would do. I like to think I could control myself. I don't know if that's true. It's how it is. When things disintegrate, and I don't know how much longer I can wait. I'm tuned to it's mighty funny. The end of time has just begun. Honey, after all these years, you're still the one. I'm strolling through the lonely graveyard of my mind. I left my life with you somewhere back along the line. Well, I thought somehow that I would be spared this fate, but I don't know how much longer I can wait.
I'm walking through the summer nights, jukebox playing low. Yesterday everything was going too fast. Today it's moving too slow. I got no place left to turn. I got nothing left to burn. Don't know if I saw you, if I would kiss you or kill you. It probably wouldn't matter to you anyhow. Left me standing in the doorway crying. I got nothing to go back to now. The light in this place is so bad, making me sick in the head. It's just making me sad. The stars have turned cherry red. I'm strumming on my gay guitar, smoking a cheap cigar. The ghost of our old love has not gone away. Don't look it like it will anytime soon. You left me standing in the doorway crying under the midnight moon. Maybe they'll get me, and maybe they won't, but not tonight, and it won't be here. There are things I could say, but I don't. I know the mercy of God must be near. I've been riding the midnight train, my veins. I would be crazy if I took you back. It would go up against every rule. You left me standing in the doorway crying, suffering like a fool. When the last rays of daylight go down, buddy, you'll roll no more. I can hear the church bells ringing in the yard. I wonder who they're ringing for. I know I can't win, but my heart just won't give in. Last night I danced with a stranger, but she just reminded me you were the one. You left me standing in the doorway crying, in the dark land of the sun. I'll eat when I'm hungry, drink when I'm dry, and live my life on the square. And even if the flesh falls off of my face, I know someone will be there to care. It always means so much. Even the softest touch. I see nothing to be gained by any explanation. There are no words that need to be said. You left me standing in the doorway crying, blues wrapped around my head. Darkness at the break of noon, shadows even the silver spoon, the handmade blade, the child's balloon, eclipses both the sun and moon. To understand, you know too soon, there ain't no sense in trying. Pointed threats they bluff with scorn, suicide remarks are torn from the fool's gold mouthpiece. A hollow horn plays wasted words, proves to warn that he not busy being born, is busy dying. Temptation page flies out the door and you follow, find yourself at war. Watch your waterfalls, a pity roar. You feel
guilt to moan, but unlike before, you discover that you just be one more person crying. So don't fear if you hear a foreign sound to your ear. It's alright, Mom, I'm only sighing. Some won victory, some downfall. Private reasons, great or small, can be seen in the eyes of those that call to make all that should be killed to crawl, while others say don't hate nothing at all except hatred. Disillusioned words like bullets bark as human gods aim for their mark. Make everything from toy guns that spark to flesh-colored Christ that glow in the dark. Easy to see without looking too far. Ain't nothing really sacred. While preachers preach of evil fates, teachers teach that knowledge waits. It could lead you to $100 plates, and the goodness hides behind its gates. Even the President of the United States sometimes must have to stand naked. And though the rules of the road have been lodged, it's only people's games you got to dodge. And it's alright, Mom, I can make it. Advertising signs that con you into thinking you're the one that can do what's never been done, that can win what's never been won. Meantime, life outside goes on all around you. You lose yourself, then you reappear, and you suddenly find you got nothing to fear. Alone you stand with nobody near, when a trembling distant voice unclear startles your sleeping ears to hear somebody thinks they really found you. And a question in your nerves is lit, yet you know that it ain't no answer fit to satisfy and show you not to quit, for you to keep it in your mind and not forget that it is not he or she or them or it that you belong to. Though the masters make the rules for the wise men and the fools, I've got nothing, Mom, to live up to. For them that must obey authority that they do not respect in any degree, who despise their jobs, their destinies, speak jealously of them that are free, cultivate flowers to be nothing more than something they invest in. While some unarmed principles baptized to strict party platform ties, social clubs in drag disguise, outsiders they can freely criticize, tell nothing except who to idolize, and then to say, God bless him. One who sings with his tongue on fire, he gargles in the rat race choir, then out of shape from society's pliers, cares not to come up any higher, but rather get you down there, right there in the hole where he's in. Mean no harm, nothing fall on anyone that lives in a vault. And it's alright, Mom, if I can't please Old lady judges watch people in pairs, limited in sex they dare. Push fake morals, insult and stare, while money doesn't talk, it swears. Obscenity, who really cares? Propaganda, all is phony. While them that defend what they cannot see, with their killer's pride, security, it blows their minds most bitterly. For them to think death's honesty won't fall upon them naturally. Life sometimes must get lonely. Head-on with stuffed graveyards, false gods I scuff at, pettiness at plates so rough, walk upside down inside handcuffs, kick my legs and crash it off, say alright, I've had enough, what else can you show me? And if my thought dreams could be seen, they'd probably put my head in a guillotine. It's alright, Mom. It's life only.
Hollis Brown, he lived on the outside of town. Hollis Brown, he lived on the outside of town. With his wife and 5 children, and his cabin broken down. Now you look for working money, and you walked a ragged mile. Oh, you look for working money, and you walked a ragged mile. Now your children are so hungry that they don't know how to smile. Oh, your baby's eyes look crazy, they're tugging at your sleeve. Now your baby's eyes look crazy, they're tugging at your sleeve. Now you pace the floor and wonder why with every breath you breathe. Other rats have got your flower, bad blood has got your mare. Other rats have got your flower, bad blood has got your mare. Is there anyone that knows? Is there anyone that cares? Well, you pray to the Lord above, oh please send you a friend. Oh, you prayed to the Lord above, oh please send you a friend. Well, your empty pockets tell you, man, you ain't got no friend. Well, your babies are crying loud now, it's pounding on your brain. Yeah, your babies are crying loud now, it's pounding on your brain. Now your wife screams are stabbing you like the dirty driving rain. Well, your grass is turning black, there's no water in your well. Well, your grass is turning black, there's no water in your well. Now you spent your last lone dollar on 7 shotgun shells. Way out in the wilderness, a cold coyote calls. The way out in the wilderness, a cold coyote calls. Your eyes fix on a shotgun that's hanging on your wall. Your brain is bleeding and your legs can't seem to stand. Yeah, your brain, it is bleeding and your legs can't seem to stand. Well, your eyes fix on the shotgun you're not holding in your hand. That 7 breezes blowing all around your cabin door. That 7 breezes blowing all around your cabin door. That 7 shots ring out like the ocean's pounding roar. Well, there's 7 people dead on a South Dakota farm. Yeah, there's 7 people dead on a South Dakota farm. Well, somewheres in the distance, there's 7 new people are born. Yeah, somewheres in the distance, some new people are born. Somewheres in the distance, 7 new people are born.
Ain't it just like the night to play tricks when you're trying to be so quiet? We're sitting here stranded, but we're all doing our best to deny it. And Louise holds a handful of rain, tempting you to defy it. Lights flicker from the opposite lock. In this room the heat pipes just cough. The country music station plays soft, but there's nothing, really nothing to turn off. Just Louise and her lover so entwined. And these visions of Johanna, they conquer my mind. Empty lot where the ladies play blind man's bluff with a keychain. And the all-night girls, they whisper of escapades out on the D-train. You can hear the night watchman click his flashlight, ask himself if it's him or them that's really insane. Oh, Louise, she's alright, she's just near. She's delicate and seems like the mirror. She just makes it all too concise and too clear that Johanna's not here. The ghosts of electricity house in the bones of her face, where these visions of Johanna have not taken my place. Ah, little boy lost, he takes himself so seriously. Ah, he brags of his misery, he likes to live dangerously. And when bringing her name up, he speaks of a farewell kiss to me. He's sure got a lot of gall, not to be so useless and all, muttering small talk at the wall while I'm in the hall. Ah, how can I explain? It's so hard to get out. And these visions of Johanna, they kept me up past the dawn. inside the museums. Infinity goes up on trial. Voices echo, this is what salvation must be like after a while. But Mona Lisa must have had the highway blues. You can tell by the way she smiles. See the primitive wallflower breeze when the jelly-faced women all sneeze. Hear the one with a mustache say, "Jeez, I can't find my knees." Jewels and binoculars hang from the head of the mule. With these visions of Johanna, they make it all seem so cruel. Well, the peddler now speaks to the countess who's pretending to care for him, saying, "Name me someone who's not a parasite, and I'll go out and say a prayer for him." But like Louise always says, you can't look at much, can you, man, as she herself prepares for him. Oh, and Madonna, she still has not shown. We see this empty cage now corrode, with the cape of the stage once is flown. The fiddler, he now steps to the road and examines the nightingale's code, as everything's been returned that was old. On the back of the fish truck that loads while my conscience explodes. The harmonicas play the skeleton keys in the rain, where these visions of Johanna are now all that remain.
I'll be your baby
May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong, and may you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you stay forever young.